A growing body of evidence suggests people who suffer from depression may benefit from changes in their diet. So it's important to understand how what you eat and what you don't eat can have a significant impact on your mood.
There's no specific diet that can instantly improve your mood. However, numerous studies demonstrate the importance of certain nutrients for healthy brain chemistry. When your diet lacks essential nutrients, your body may not have what it needs to produce important brain chemicals called neurotransmitters. People who suffer from depression typically have reduced levels of neurotransmitters, especially serotonin, which is important for mood regulation. Neurotransmitters are nourished from the nutrients you consume. So it's important to make sure your body gets the nutrients it needs, including proteins, carbohydrates, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and omega-3 fatty acids. Protein-rich foods are believed to boost alertness, energy, and concentration. Sources of protein include poultry, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts, as well as soy and milk products. Complex carbohydrates like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables may be especially beneficial as they're known to increase the brain's serotonin levels. It's also important to get enough of certain vitamins, such as vitamin B1, which is associated with healthy nerve function. Vitamin B6 helps maintain a healthy balance of hormones, while vitamin C enhances the immune system. Omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, tuna, other types of seafood, dark green leafy vegetables, and certain oils are believed to be essential to healthy mental functioning. Conversely, scientists believe low levels of omega-3 may increase vulnerability for depression. More importantly, research suggests that people who follow a Mediterranean-type diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seafood, and monounsaturated fats like olive oil, appear to be about 30% less likely to suffer from depression. This research is significant because previous studies regarding diet and depression typically focused on certain food groups rather than diet as a whole. The study also suggests that Mediterranean countries have lower rates of depression in comparison to other parts of the world. In contrast, research suggests a typical Western diet, often high in saturated fats as well as refined and processed foods, may increase depression likelihood by 50%. These findings underscore the importance of avoiding unhealthy foods that may deplete your body of nutrients, affect blood sugar, and contribute to depression. High caffeine intake has been associated with depression and anxiety and has also been shown to aggravate insomnia. High levels of refined sugar used in coffee, soda, and energy drinks, as well as myriad packaged snack foods, are also associated with depression. Alcohol, which is a depressant, should not be consumed in large quantities as it can contribute to depression and in some people can lead to addiction. Beyond additional problems that may result from its use, alcohol can also cause vitamin deficiencies believed to contribute to depression. Experts also advise avoiding processed, refined, or canned foods, artificial coloring, sweeteners and preservatives, as well as fried or high-fat dairy foods and any type of meat or fish raised using antibiotics or steroids. Diet alone should not be used as an alternative to depression treatment, but it may play a role in relieving depression symptoms. Be sure to talk with your healthcare professional about changes in your diet.
Depression is the leading cause of disability in the United States. According to the World Health Organization, depression will be the leading cause of death by the year 2020. In this video, we're going to talk about how our diet affects our brain, our moods, and our behavior. Julia Ross is a pioneer in the field of nutritional psychotherapy and a specialist in the treatment of eating disorders and addictions. Ross is the author of 2 best-selling books, The Mood Cure and The Diet Cure.
We are born, we are designed, brilliantly designed, to feel a tremendous sense of well-being, even in the face of stress and grief. We have the capacity to rebound even after a tremendous loss. We're not experiencing that now, and that's because these 4 brain sites are starving. When they're replete, we feel great. When they're starving, we don't. This is the #1 cause. Junk moods come from junk foods. You can't just stuff any old thing into the brain and expect to feel good afterwards. Unfortunately, our brain needs very, very specific nutrients, and none of them are found on this PowerPoint. And who are we dealing with here? We're dealing with 50% of us. That's half of the people in this room, probably more, are in need of some help. That's a violent contrast with 100 years ago when we were 100 times less depressed and anxious.
100 years ago, Americans ate a lot more protein. Eggs and bacon were what you ate for breakfast, and there was no such thing as skim milk. Liver was served once a week, and they cooked with traditional fats like butter, lard, beef tallow, and coconut oil. And yet, prior to 1900, heart attacks simply didn't exist. Read a cookbook from the 19th century. You can find them online. You'll see lots of lard, heavy cream, bacon, shellfish, and meats. People ate lots of saturated fat, so why weren't they dying from it? The truth is, humans have been eating these fats in large quantities for thousands of years. Unfortunately, today we're advised to eat a low-fat diet. You can't just cut out fat since the human body craves it and needs it. So what happens is we crave more carbs. The fat has been replaced with lots of white flour and sugar, empty calories that do nothing to feed the body or the brain. Even worse, more and more fake foods, or as Michael Pollan calls them, edible food-like substances, have made their way onto our dinner tables. From high fructose corn syrup to hydrogenated soybean oil to hyper-sweetened soy milk, which is totally indigestible and actually blocks mineral absorption and wreaks havoc on our hormones.
The food pyramid got the base as grains. So you're supposed to eat 6 to 11 servings of grains per day. That's rolls, pasta, bread, crackers, grains, breakfast cereals. And these are basically empty foods. They give lip service to whole grains, but people end up eating white flour. And then right at the tippy top of that pyramid is fats and oils. Now, what we need to do is reverse the pyramid. Most of our calories should come from fats, not so much the oils. So butter, lard, cream, egg yolks, animal fats, fat in the meat, the fat in the chicken. That should be at least 50% of our calories. And these fats should be good, healthy fats from grass-fed animals. At the top of the pyramid, you have your little fun foods like maybe a piece of bread every day or something like that. But we really need to cut back on these refined carbohydrates. They're just killing us.
Is it any wonder that today so many Americans are on prescription drugs for mood disorders? The number of Americans on government disability due to mental illness has almost tripled in just 2 decades.
Facts about the food you take and your mood. Ever wondered why most experts say you are what you eat? Certainly there are good and bad times, but our mood changes more often than our fortune, quoted by Jules Renard. Mood is defined as a state or quality of feeling. It changes and varies from time to time. It can be jovial one minute and very depressed the next. This reaction may be triggered by hormonal changes, underlying health conditions, or simply brought by day-to-day successes and mishaps. If you're just having one of those gloomy moments, good news may get you off the blues. This is the well-known mood medicine. However, did you know that the food you eat can also give the same cure? Here is the list of 5 mood uplifting food that can just blow your frown away. 5 great foods to boost your mood. Number 1. Bananas contain mood lifting power. It is packed with vitamins B6, A, C, fiber, and many more. Walnuts contain omega-3s, vitamin B6, tryptophan, protein, and folate that induce good mood. Sunflower seeds contain a great source of folate and magnesium, which are 2 important nutrients for regulating and boosting mood. Chocolates have the optimal combination of sweet flavor and creamy texture to cause a very effective release of endorphins, which are mood-elevating hormones. Cocoa and dark chocolates contain significant amount of antioxidant flavonols, which have been shown to improve blood flow in the brain. Last but not least, eggs. They contain folate, iron, protein, omega-3s, and vitamin D, which have been shown to positively affect mood and help elevate signs of depression. You can also try the following recommendations to switch your bad mood into good. Getting into a good mood quickly when you are in a foul one is just a few steps away. Here are some tricks you can follow to get into that good feeling. Number 1. Laugh it off. Read something funny, watch a funny TV show, or have your friend or partner tell you a random joke. This helps shift your mood upwards. Number 2. Acknowledge gratitude. Jot down 5 things that you are thankful for, and you will feel better before you complete your 5th sentence. Alternatively, write a thank you note to a person who has made life easier for you. Research proves that gratitude makes people happier. Number 3. Read quotes online. Go on, log on to the funny motivational quotes available online. You will be uplifted by the end of the first page. While you are at it, share the best quotes with at least 7 most important people in your life. Number 4. Exercise. Working your cardiovascular system helps elevate your mood. You will release all negativity while sweating it out. If you do not feel like heading to the gym, have a breather. Take a brisk walk. Working out at a greater intensity for a shorter period of time releases endorphins that can make you feel better instantly. Last but not least, take a vacation. You don't have to necessarily go traveling for days to find peace of mind. You can shut everything down by meditation. It relaxes your mind and well-being. Close your eyes and place yourself in a relaxing setting. It may be at the beach or the park while the sun sets. To learn more for optimal mood enhancement, visit cosmicjoy.com. Or you can call us for English service at 1-800-721-6301, or for other languages at 1-800-721-0650. You can also fax us at 1-888-792-1211. Alternatively, you can also email us via the contact form that can be found on our website.